There. My name is Ash Shukla, and I like to say namaste and welcome, welcome, welcome to Financial Chakras. My friend, many people have asked me, what are financial chakras? How did I come about finding them? And also, how can they benefit you? So, in this video, I'm going to explain to you exactly how that happened. Now, let's begin the journey. So, let me give you my main mission first. My main mission with financial chakras is to help you build seven-figure wealth. And for that, I have built out a step-by-step formula, a simple process which you can utilize to take your wealth, wherever that is, to a seven-figure wealth. Okay? Now, the question becomes as to what are financial chakras and how did I come about them? So until now, chakras have been talked about as the principles of the body. And what I have found is when you put chakras in specific order and only in that order, they become the rule for the universe. And for the first time, you can see them externally in the physical realm from your body. And financial chakras, first of all, is a formula that I have developed. Now the question is, how did I come about that? Well, my friend, after coming here from India with $20 and no English, I grew up here in Maryland, and I ran into financial services in 1994. And as a financial professional, I struggled for several years. I wasn't bad, I was pathetic. I had to blackmail my dad through my mom to get my first sale in the door, and also not only that, I took on self-help when I was young. And as time went on, I got really good at it, and I found my own alignment, and I built a very successful business. At one point, I was managing over $300 million as a financial advisor with one of the major financial corporations. Eventually, I started my own company, and I had built it up to about $5 million a year in sales. But then at one point, what happened was somebody scammed me, and I lost a lot of money, and I more importantly, I lost all my confidence, and it hit me really hard. Now, I didn't really explore that, didn't really tell that to my wife because, she would be depressed along with me. So I tried to, handle it, if you will. But I just couldn't. But my grandfather was my hero. So one point, I was talking to him and having conversation. We always talked about everything. We talked about yoga, meditation. We talked about wealth and family and finances and everything. So one day we were discussing chakras. And while having discussion about philosophy and Hinduism and chakras and things like that, we were having deep dive discussion. And I broke down and I started crying. And so my grandfather asked me, hey, what happened? So I told him exactly what had happened. And he basically said, let me help you. So he helped me understand how to balance my 7 energetic centers, my internal being, and really get myself aligned again. And literally within, he helped me for 6 months. And within 6 months, I went from $5 million to $10 million a year in business again. And I was really happy. I got back on path, and I'm like, yes, I made it, back up again. So I asked him a question. Has anybody proven how chakras could exist in finances? And he says, you know what, that has never been done before. So I went to work, and I started putting together these 7 chakras, and I started looking at different combinations, and I found out that when you put chakras into one specific order, and only in that order, they become the rule for the universe. And for the first time, I can demonstrate how they exist in financial instruments. So I went ahead and did some deep dive digging internally in myself, and I started to do some amazing combinations and different things, and I figured this out. So for the first time, I was able to demonstrate how chakras exist in financial instruments, meaning outside of your body. And then also I said, okay, how else can I demonstrate? So I started understanding how they exist in a cup of coffee or in your cell phone or pretty much anything that you do physically. So that became a basis for me to now get to the next steps. And I said, okay, I can truly help people build a seven-figure wealth. Now the question is, how can I do that? Using financial chakras, this formula I had created, I also needed a path. So I ended up creating, 4 simple steps that you could take in order for you to acquire wealth. So my friends, these internal steps that I created, 2 steps that I have created. Okay, first I created a mathematical formula on how do you measure your potential in dollars. Meaning, no matter who you are, internally, you get to figure out, what's your potential in dollars. Then I created how do you measure your emotions in dollars. The same mathematical formula, I used it in a different way. Then I figured out there is a primary energy, there is a particular energy source that you come from, and that particular energy source it defines who you are, and that becomes a key component for you to build out wealth. But more importantly, how do you flow internally, financially? How are you traveling inside of your body to make financial decisions? And that became a core for me to start the process of helping you understand, what are financial chakras. Alongside with that, I built out a step-by-step process of unlocking, unblocking, attracting, and building your wealth so that you can build out a seven-figure wealth. And my friend, my main mission is to teach you not only about chakras and alignment and energies and how energies cannot be energy is one and it cannot be broken, and how you can manifest it together in your life for the first time ever. But more importantly, how does finances get related with all of this, so the next time you make a financial decision, it's good for you and your family. It's good for you and your loved ones. It's so that you can go enjoy the life of your dreams. So you can go enjoy the life at the beach. You can go enjoy the life at a life of abundance that you always dreamed about. And my friend, it is my wish on this today, right now, right as I stand in this beautiful environment, as I wish and pray to the universe. Dear universe, please come into this person's life who's listening to this video and give them abundance that they deserve, and help them find that signature of financial chakras, right? Because believe me, financial chakras, one of the things you're going to find is it's a signature, your signature to financial wealth, not somebody else's, your signature. And that's what I'm going to help you do. So, with that in mind, I want to say thank you so much, universe, for coming into this person's life and bringing them the abundance of wealth that they deserve. I truly appreciate you. I'm so sorry. Please forgive them for any mistakes they may have made. Thank you so much. And he or she loves you very, very much. So with that in mind, I want to say thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you just taking the time to understand a little bit, just a synopsis of what financial chakras is, how it came about. Thanks to my grandfather, we came up with the entire formula of financial chakras. So, my friend, with this in mind, I'm going to explain to you everything in detail, exactly how does finances and how does chakras come together, but more importantly, how can you use them for your benefit so you can build the life of your dreams. So with that in mind, thank you so much. I love you a lot, and I cannot wait to see you on the other side. Thank you. Namaste.